AskReddit. Girls, what isn't nearly as hot/attractive as many guys think? Picking fights with other guys for stupid reasons. You don't look tough or manly to me, you look immature and dumb. That overly macho attitude. Be confident, but don't be an ass. Guys browsing this thread, your mileage will vary. Women don't all hold one unified opinion any more than men all do. Some of us like big old muscled dudes. Some of us like chubsters. Some of us like a shiny bald head and smooth face. Others like scruffy beards. Some of us like confident alpha dogs. Others like shy, kind-hearted saps. Some have no interest in your VR games and custom-built rigs. Some of us want to talk all night about Super Metroid speedrun strats and the newest GPUs. Keep looking till you find someone who appreciates you for who you are. Being an asshole. This guy in my junior year in high school would make me the butt of every joke and bullied me throughout the school year. He'd make fun of my friends, my clothes, my hobbies. I found out later that he had a huge crush on me. Like what? What was he trying to accomplish? The bad boy look. Tell me stories about evading law enforcement or run-ins with gangs and being tough and shit. No, you just look like you have really bad judgment and decision-making skills. Trying to fake a deep voice. Most of us can tell when you are trying to fake it as compared to when a guy actually has a deep voice. Lying about yourself to impress me, it sounds obvious like that, but you don't know how many guys I talked to who lied to me about their job and sexual life and claimed it was to impress me when I discovered it and said I'm done. Got internet. Seeming like a decent person, but then pulling the I'm a nice guy card when I tell them I'm not interested in dating them. If I'm looking to date someone, then being a nice person should be a given, not to be used as some distinguishing trait. Bitching about an ex. The more you call your ex crazy, whiny, bitchy, clingy, etc. without any substantial proof, the more I worry about one day becoming her, i.e., I will be the next crazy ex. Edit. Yes. Indeed, I have met guys and girls who do this thinking it will get on my good side. My working theory is that by doing so, they are ostracizing their ex and thereby reassuring me of IDK. Haven't figured out that part yet. Or, they are using it as a compliment to me, i.e. they were crazy but you're not. Here's a cookie for all you guys who claim not to do this. And yes, I am, to an extent, literate. I'm from a very rural state, so I have to say it, lifted trucks/jeeps. Edit. Some clarification. It is totally acceptable if you are actually lifting your truck for work and your jeep for more off-roading clearance. If you just do it to try to show off that you have all of that money to blow and only drive around your towns and suburban communities, you are a douche. If you're my coworker who sups up his jeep and does nothing with it, or the guy I know with the lifted Chevy Suburban, you are an example of a supreme douche. Also, located in central Indiana. No, your 12-inch magnum cock isn't going to win me over. Scene. You're just showing off your overwhelming inferiority complex. Neither is your thing for Asian chicks. Shudders. Just talk to the girl like your best guy friend. Treating humans like people works. TLDR. Don't brag about your dick size and your racial fetishes. Flaunting your money. Even as an 18-year-old, I always found it off-putting. You have money? Great. You don't have to remind me every 5 minutes. Being critical of women for things they have little to no control over, boob size, height, etc. Or flipping back and forth between take a girl swimming on the first date and calling girls ugly because they are not wearing makeup. Unfortunately, there are quite a few women on this post complaining about guys' height and such too, and I'm like, how are they supposed to change this? Shouldn't this be a discussion about demeanor, attitude, habits, and so on? Things that people can recognize and change if they feel the need. Since somebody mentioned facial hair, whatever style you choose, keep it groomed when you want to get up close. Nobody likes to French kiss a sheet of sandpaper. Edit. The problem is the super scratchy ends of 12-hour stubble. A fresh shave is okay. 3 days growth or longer can be okay too. I just don't want road rash from smooching. Fedora. Toupees, hair pieces, hair plugs, combovers, etc. Bald is sexy. If you're thinning, just clip or shave or let it go. We can tell when you're faking it, usually because you're nervous about it. There are many of us who find bald attractive. Excessive bragging about achievements and overall fragility over masculinity. If you're gonna talk about how you're diamond in Overwatch or League, sure, just mention a few times, but don't make a whole conversation about how to improve in the game, or how much great you are at it. Also please let me buy you shit. I get it, be nice to your girls and all, but fuck, let me be nice to you too. Dated a guy who didn't want me to pay for anything, and it annoyed the hell out of me. I bought him a jacket, and he got upset, because he thought I shouldn't pay for anything. It made him feel inadequate. Wah. Edit. Seeing how the comments about me buying you guys things is kinda making laugh. Haha, how the tables have now turned. Killing us with kindness. If we ask you a question, where would you like to eat? And you respond with, the latest choice, and we ask you again, don't respond the same. Sometimes the lady would like you to decide. I've heard advice before that states to surround yourself with women to seem more attractive. At least for me, that's terrible advice. Just awful. When I got into my mid and late 30s, I found myself absolutely crushing it with women, aged 20 to 26. Like, crushing it, which is counterintuitive, since, yeah no, I was a dude pushing middle age. Turns out acting like a dumb kid is pretty unattractive to women, which is why they were such a puzzle when I was in my 20s and, in fact, acted like a dumb kid, whereas carrying yourself like a self-confident man who offers something to the world and treats people well, a lot of the ladies find that way attractive. Attractive enough to overlook massive dad bod. The I'll treat you like a princess routine. I don't like being smothered, and it seems like they only do it because they think it'll make girls like them. Being competitive. If you find a lady nerd out in the wild, and you find a title/game you both enjoy, do not start competing or questioning her knowledge or authenticity on it, at least until you know for sure that she is also a competitive person. She will see it as gator keeping, and will nope the fuck out of there. Talk about things you both enjoy about it, what kind of games you would like to see. Find the common ground until you know more. Don't scoff at her opinions even if you disagree. I disagree, though I can see why you would feel that way. You don't have to agree with her, just respect her opinion, that she knows the subject as you do. Edit. That might make more sense. The type of car you drive. Is it functional? Is it clean? Then I jaff what kind it is. It's not gonna impress me more if you drive a Jaguar instead of a Honda. Edit. All you guys asking what about my car? What about my car? I repeat, functional, clean. Those are the necessary element. Those big beards. Listen, I get it. You might have a weak chin or no cheekbones, and in that case, a beard will look great on you. It's like contouring, but with hair. But if you look half decent, I'd prefer to actually see your face. With the current beard trend, all dudes look the same, and it's boring, and I can't tell you apart. My fiancé has always poked me in the back and or ass cheek when he is horny in the morning. It always makes me laugh because I know he is not the only one who does it, because a lot of my friends' husbands/boyfriends do it as well. It does not turn us on. Haha, maybe I'm just crazy, but I find it more annoying than anything. Compliments. Don't get me wrong, a few well-placed compliments can make a girl feel good. It can get excessive though, when a guy tries to compliment a girl every other sentence. I often try to remind myself that they could be nervous, so I'll say something about it, but I've been in situations where too many compliments becomes patronizing. Punching walls, throwing objects, breaking things when you're angry. It's a temper tantrum. It's not sexy, and I'm going to expect that you'd be hitting me before too long. Not quite the answer you're looking for, but I can tell you what was a huge turn off when I saw it. So one day I'm at the gym and I see a guy that was kind of cute. I mean, he wasn't hugely muscular, but he had a nice build, cute face. He wasn't being douchey by trying to lift too much weight. So, I was covertly admiring him when he got off the machine and walked away. And he didn't come back. Meaning he left the machine covered in his sweat. I literally went from he's cute to gross, not attracted with seconds. It made me wonder how many little actions we all do that turn off or on other people that we are never even aware of.